very glamorous on the road. It's very, very, very glamorous. The usual breakfast of Starbucks coffee and Egg McMuffins from McDonald's. Very glamorous. We're headed up to the top of that mountain over there, to the Lavender Farm. It's about an hour's drive from here to the top of that mountain. This is just amazing.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah. How much more beautiful can it get at the top here, right?
It can't. It can't. It's just stunning.
Yeah. You see Kahului Harbor side and then the Kihei Alliance side, both sides of the ocean there.
Oh, just incredible.
The shoreline.
So here we are at the Ali'i Lavender Farm. It's a beautiful home over there, overlooking the entire valley of the island of Maui. And today, we're going to have a special presentation with all the ladies who won a raffle at the Maui Youth and Family Services Organization yesterday. They'll have tea with lavender scones, and I'll be making floral arrangements just for them. While it's warm. Lavender scones. With lily koi jelly. So this is lavender fresh this morning. Incredible. We never see like this. Beautiful, giant lavender with an incredible fragrance. Stem length like this. Absolutely exquisite. Beautiful hydrangea that were picked here on the farm this morning. How beautiful is that? With the lavender. Incredible. Protea. Giant king protea. And the mink protea. Notice how the sides of them look just like feathers. And pincushion protea. Absolutely perfect because they were handpicked this morning. I'm not even sure what this is. It's going to be stunning in one of the arrangements. Here we go. JTV colors, orange and green. It's unbelievable. The fragrance is absolutely unbelievable. So pretty.
How are those scones this morning that I baked? I tell you, that's hard work, but I'm glad you all enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Of course, Jeannie the bread lady made those scones. Shots. Okay, I want to take credit on that. But anyway, once again, with no further introduction, I would like to present the man himself, a beautiful floral arrangement. I'll let him do all the talk about himself. Let's give him a big hand. Yes.
That's right. So did y'all have a good night? I had an incredible night. It was so fun yesterday. And then you got to come here today. And the drive up was gorgeous. Yeah. And I can't imagine leaving here. No. You know, I would stay here every day. I would send somebody for groceries, somebody for everything else. I would just stay there. Just sit right there and that would be fine. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's perfect. So, of course, we're going to start with the lavender. Now, I was telling Joey went out and cut a few things for us this morning, and nice that he could just walk out and this is what he could cut. And the fragrance is incredible. I thought I'd start with this little one first, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple different things with the 3 different vases that we have. So, kind of gives you an idea of some things that you can do at home that are easy and fun. And we're just going to bundle up some of the shorter stems of this. So what I'm doing is I'm taking and I'm breaking off a few of the little small laterals, and we're sorting out a few of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay each one of these in between my index and thumb, and I'm going to lay the next one on the right and at 45 degrees and on top of the last one that I had in my hand. So 45 degrees and on top and to the right. And every piece that I add in here, I'm going to add in that same manner. On top and at 45 degrees to the right. Now, what this starts to do is form a natural spiral for these flowers themselves. And if I wanted to add something to the other side, I could turn the entire arrangement around. It causes me not to create the arrangement in a round thing. The first thing that I'm going to start with is going to end up being on the side, on the back side. It's not going to end up being in the center. So, unless I would continue to turn it. But then I'm going to take, and I grabbed some red wire, because red and purple right now is a great color combination. Everybody's really getting excited about red and purple. So, and we're just going to use a little bit of the decorative wire. Then we can take this and we can cut it off short. We talked yesterday about the shortcut. So then that can sit down inside our vase itself and just be balanced up inside there. Now, again with the blue hydrangea, so we're using this. Now this would work with any type of flower because we've used the hydrangea almost as a an old-fashioned flower frog to allow it to hold our stems together. So say we have a few delicate stems that we want to have separated, we can add a few stems, and this helps us, becomes our automatic flower arranger for us. It's like the Arrange-O-Matic. Then I'm going to steal my lavender scone plate. And we'll use a block of foam. Now another great thing that you'd have around the house is a coffee filter. Place the floral foam down inside the coffee filter and then bring the coffee filter up around. You could set that in the top of the vase itself and make your arrangement in there, and the coffee filter will keep the foam from falling down inside the vase. So that's a little trick too. Or a plate like this that fits inside the lip is wonderful. You don't have to do anything with this. This is done. I mean, the fact, you know, we talked yesterday about the fact that what nature provides us and what God has done with this is incredible. So that's just one of those things that happens. Now again, cutting these short, the shortcut we talked about yesterday, that allows us to place these over the top of our foam. Now by placing those in there like that, I'm able to cover up a lot of the foam itself. So my Artesia, my floral spa for my flowers, is filled in quite a bit. Then I can come back with beautiful accent flowers. Now in sharp contrast to this, the green protea. And again, by using that chartreuse green color, we're going to make this blue even more blue. The fact that it looks as if someone took their picking shears for this. I just pull off a few of the leaves so that I'm sure that I'm going to get a good stable gripping surface for the Artesia foam itself too. Now in this case, we're going to add this right here like that. And simply by taking a stem from our hydrangea and placing it through our bunch. So I'm taking it right through there, and then we'll place that there. That way we can have this top splaying out, we can still see the natural parts of the stem, and we get that nice natural cascade down the other side. So then we have an arrangement that has our lavender down below and also has our lavender cascading from up above. So, great for central vase. So now when I have a big stem like this, what I'll do usually is bevel it on two sides. Not sharpen it like a pencil, but if I bevel it on two sides, then it won't rotate when I've placed it down into the foam. So we've got that there, it's not going to rotate. Again with the Bird of Paradise, same method again. Because I'm going to place him in here and I want him to stay in that position. So if I want him to stay in that position now, he's not going to rotate. So now for floral design, again, I can take this and I'm going to, instead of, we know that it would normally grow like this. So I'm going to take it and bring it up this direction to help mirror those same lines that we've created before. It should stay right there. Stay there for me. There we go. Now if we're talking about classic Ikebana placements, we would have three placements. So we have Shinsoi Tai, Heaven, Earth, Man. We also have, there was always an interest point that you could put in more modernized form, so that would be the interest point too. That there. Put this one over here. Now you'll notice that I left my foam slightly above my container. There are several different, there's a new methodology right now too of people creating things where the foam itself is down below the container base itself. It makes things look more like they're growing. In this case we left it up so that we have more design area. Now again, looking at how this protea just comes up like that, we'll bring two of those together because again then we've got, that reinforces that line that we've created there. And the one on the other side mirrors that. So if we turn this sideways, you can see that those lines themselves are bringing everything into the center of the arrangement itself. That's where we need our King Protea. As the focal area. We're going to go down deep inside with one of these so that it's way down inside there so that our eye will be drawn to our focal area. But then at the same time our eye travels down through here. What I'm doing is I'm gathering little bundles and I'm cutting them off, and because their stems are nice and stable and sturdy, I can cut off that little bundle, and because I've beveled that edge, I can insert the whole bunch together. So that's what's happening there. So then we have something that's beautiful from all sides. Beautiful tribute to your gorgeous gardens. That's nice. Well, thank you again. It was just, and it was so nice to be welcomed by you again this morning and everything. I had a great time. So, thanks for also supporting the Growing Dreams project. That's just so wonderful. It's great things that y'all do for everyone. So, thank you. So that was our experience here at Maui at the Lavender Farm. It's just about as close to heaven as you can get. Here with a panoramic view of Maui and the beautiful fragrant lavender growing all around us.